call, and I'm going to do the final installation of the FastCall click-to-call application, which we installed from the Salesforce App Exchange. We set up Salesforce site licenses, we gave the user phone numbers, and the last thing that we need to do is just do some setup to our various native objects in Salesforce. Let's see here, and we say that some of this is optional because your individual org is most likely already customized, but I'm just going to give you an idea of sort of some of the setup that you're going to want to do. So I'm going to click back on that sample lead object, and I'm going to go to Edit Layout, which you can also access through your Setup menu if you so choose. So in the and I'm going to just really do this demo on lead. The process is the same for account or contact. So the first thing I'm going to do is let's add our related list. So FastCall installs an object called call score in the package, and I'm going to add that to our page layout. It is a related list, and I dragged it here. If you haven't done that before, I click on this wrench icon, and essentially I'm going to be able to pull over whatever fields that you want to see on this related list. And I typically like call count. Already there is going to be your name. So I like call count. I like total duration. So this is a call count of all of your calls, total duration of all your calls, average call duration, days from creation to first call, so the days since the lead is created to the first call, the days since that first call, the days since the last call, and I like days since last presentation. But you'll see on this object there is some other fields here. If you'd rather see the dates, they're here too, first call date, last call date. But for this, I'm just going to add these, and then I'll save. And again, all this is sort of very specific to your org. If you already have profiles and layouts, your admin will know very specifically sort of how that's set up for your org. But in this particular demo, what you'll see is that we've now added call scores, and we go ahead and we make a call. That call score object will populate the fields that you're going to see on call score, are sort of like we added to the related list. Call dates and in this case I'm going to come in and I'm going to edit the related list on task or so I'm going to go to activity history. There is a related list for open activities. We don't want that. We want activity history, which is our completed activities, and we're faced with a fairly similar menu option. I personally don't like these fields, so I'm going to take them out. Assign to, I don't like need. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put in call duration, call from, which is the number I'm calling from, my call notes, the call result, which I definitely want, call recording, which is an option in our paid upgrade, but I'll just put that here. That's it. Call type I think is inbound or outbound, and I think that's it. I'm going to say, and you can order these any way that you like. Usually I put call recording last, but for the demo I'll just leave this alone. But you're gonna, this again is definitely customized and personalized according to how you want this to be in your org, but just for giving you an idea of the different in activity history. When we go to complete a call, we're going to see those fields on the related list, which we prefer. So we now have call scores. We've edited activity history. Essentially, you can do the same thing for contact, for account. I'll just stop here with leads. The last thing that we might want to do is modify our task layout. So let's go to Setup. I'm going to come over here to Task. Let's see our page layouts. And again, sort of highly customized. We do install in the package a sample layout, which may have sort of many versions of this. But you'll see that in the task layout, we have things like call duration. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to drag call duration onto the task, and you'll set this up as you wish. You might even want to do a separate section that says fast call. I'm going to do from, I'm going to drop down my call notes. If I am in the paid option, I want my recording. I'm going to put my call to, put that right there on top of from. If I want call type, oops, don't need that. If I want call type, pop that in there. And that's it. So I'm actually in results, very important. But what you're really going to end up doing is pulling just about all of the fields down, and then if you save that, again, what happens is when your users drill into the task page, they're going to see those custom fields and native fields on the task object, which is what you want. Things like your call duration, your call result, you're going to want those on task. So that's that. So that's the last step in installing the application. The total install should take about 10-15 minutes. Maybe I took a little bit longer in the demo because I was explaining, but the total installation should take about 10 or 15 minutes. Very easy to do. And of course, if you have any trouble, just email us or call us and we will help you through the install. We do rely heavily on the browser cache for these settings. So often during the initial setup, you may need to dump your cache, you may need to restart your browser because we're holding these settings in the browser. But typically once the application is installed and you're using it, that won't be a problem on a go-forward basis. But sometimes during setup, you will need to restart your browser and dump your cache. Otherwise, happy calling and good luck with your installation.